to my Perry friends, Perry family, Perry everyone all over the world. I am Karen Joseph with SEVENnetworking. Hello, hello. Thank you to all the replay viewers as well. You can tap at the screen even if you're watching a replay. That is one of the cool features about Periscope. Hello, Becca. How are you doing today? Hope everything's going well for you. Hello, FS Fundraising. Thank you for joining. I think this is one of your first times on my scope. Tell me your name, please. I want to get to know you. I am all about connecting entrepreneurs, promoting entrepreneurs. I run a business networking organization called Seven. Hello, Roland. Thank you for joining. Seven stands for supporting and empowering the vision of entrepreneurial networking. So if you have friends who are entrepreneurs, please do share this Periscope, invite them in, share on Twitter, invite your followers so that we can all talk about follow-up today. The fortune is in the follow-up. Okay, let me flip this around. Good morning, friends. I'm Karen Joseph. Hello, Juicy Results. Hello, hello. Welcome. Thank you for joining. We're going to talk about follow-up today. I am Karen Joseph, and I'm a big proponent of networking. Networking works if you work it, right? If you meet people when you're out and about. Hello, how are you? Please pronounce your name for me because I don't want to mess it up, and it looks like a very beautiful name. So good morning. Thank you for joining in. Tell everyone if you have a business because I'm all about promoting entrepreneurs. Shakita. Shakita. Yay! Got it. Is that right? I hope it's right. Yes, Shakita. Okay, I have to say it 3 times so I remember you. Shakita, Shakita, Shakita. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. I'm here in sunny Arizona. I don't know where you guys are, but please share. Tell me where you are. And we're going to talk about follow-up today. Good morning, Grant. How are you? I know you're in the United Kingdom. Oh, Shakita's in Virginia. Yes, tell everyone where you are, what you do. I'm here to promote you. I want to get to know you. Sunny Portland. I'm glad it's sunny there today. Jason, hi. Thank you for joining. We are going to talk about follow-up today. Who is a follow-up expert? We have Shannon from Tacoma. Welcome. We have Jonathan, just came in from Belgium. Welcome, Jonathan. How are you doing today? Jonathan is a table maker. He makes beautiful tables. Follow him if you want to see all of his creations. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're doing well today. I'm on early because I wanted to just do a scope before I leave the house, start my day, go to some meetings. I scope 2 or 3 times a day, always networking topics, business tips, I'm good, motivation, inspiration, and every evening at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, well, unless it gets later, if I'm out and about, I do a promote your scope. That's a great way to get noticed, to meet new people, connect with new people. So jot that down, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. I will definitely be back tonight. Get some new followers. I'm doing well, Nazir. How are you today? So here are some statistics about following up, right? So let's see. 48% of sales people never follow up with a prospect. Coach Kevin, do you follow up with the people that you meet? So when you're out and about, if you're at networking events, if you meet people at the soccer field, if you meet people at the supermarket, you start chatting with them. Hi, Grant. Thanks for coming back. You meet people. They ask you what you do. You tell them. They might show some interest, right, Keisha? Good morning, honey. They might show some interest. Even if they don't show some interest, what do you do next? What is the next step? Begins with the big F. It begins with the big F. It is follow up. All right, 48% of salespeople never follow up. Can you believe that? 25% of salespeople make a second contact, and then guess what they do? Stop. They stop right there. 12% of salespeople only make 3 contacts, and then they stop. And only 10% of salespeople make more than 3 contacts. Coach Kevin, are you in that 10%? Do you keep following up? Do you keep with it? Do you stick on people? But Only 2%, that's teeny, teeny, weeny, tiny, of sales are made on the first contact. Wells Fargo is in that 10%. They stick on you, right? So 2% of sales are made on the first contact, right? So it's very rare. You meet someone somewhere, they say they're interested in your product, they want to get to know more about it, and only 2% of sales are made on the first contact. 3% of sales are made on the second contact. That's still teeny, weeny, weeny, tiny. 5% are made on the third. No just means exactly. No just means no when they tell you no. But you're exactly true. It could be 5 months from now, 6 months from now, a year from now. Coach Kevin is guilty. I've had people call me. I had someone call me this week, okay? I follow up. I have a newsletter that I send out for my organization, SEVENnetworking. I send it out every single Monday morning. I had someone call me this week. She got it this week. Oh, you don't take no for an answer. Great. I love that. She said, I met you about 5 years ago. I said, how did you hear about SEVENnetworking? She said, I want to come to your meeting this week. I said, that's great. Fabulous. We would love to have you here. And I said, how did you hear about SEVENnetworking? She said, I met you about 5 years ago when I moved to Arizona. I've been getting your newsletter and I'm ready to come to a meeting. That was 5 years ago. Think about that. 5 years ago. So we're going to talk about ways to follow up with people. I love those hearts. Keep them coming. Please invite your followers. We're going to talk about some creative ways to follow up with people. So you go to a meeting, you meet someone. Maybe it's out and about. It doesn't even have to be a networking meeting. It could just be anywhere. Yes, email list. Do you have an email list? Do you add people to your email list when you meet them? That's a great way to keep in touch with people. It's a little tickler, right? I send it out every single Monday morning. It lets people know SEVENnetworking is having meetings. We're open for business. Come and network with us. It has interesting tips in there, topics about networking, and it's just a little tickler reminder. How else can you follow up with people? Maybe you can send them a message on LinkedIn after you meet them, or possibly even send them a tweet, right? Do you guys ever tweet out a message to someone that you've met? It's a great way because why tweeting is a good way? Because you get seen, your business, and also the person. All right? So you can send email newsletters. You can tweet. Yes, you do. Yay! I'm so happy. I am so happy. Tell us what your business is. We want to get to know you, Chiquita. You can send them a LinkedIn message. It can be a phone call. You know what? Thank you for sharing, Coach Kevin. The phone is dead, right? Nobody picks up that phone anymore, and we should be picking up that phone. We should definitely be making calls to connect with people that we're meeting. I had a great chat. Oh, you're an author, speaker, and travel agent. Very, very, very nice. I want to get to know you better. I met a couple authors yesterday, one on Periscope and one at a networking meeting. Very cool. So the phone is dead. People are not using the phone anymore. Why not? I don't know. How come people aren't using the phone? A nice note via USPS, old school but effective when appropriate. Definitely. The phone and a nice little note. I'm getting ready to send out some Thanksgiving notes, cards in the mail to my SEVENnetworking leaders. Just a little, thinking of you. Hope you're enjoying the holiday with your family. A little personal note, you're right, goes such a long way. People aren't doing it anymore. What are they doing? They're texting, text, or sending like email blasts that are not personal, just a blast to every single person they met. You have to make it personal. People don't care what you say to them. It's how you make them feel, right? Have you guys heard that? People don't care what you say to them. It's how they make you feel. I got this note in the mail from one of my SEVENnetworking members, and it just says, inspire, dream, hope, believe, imagine, and create. And yes, you have to segment your list. And this was so nice because I never get mail, and it was so cool. Coach Kevin said, I was just thinking about doing these things. Thought I was being a little old-fashioned. No. It is not. It is, you know what? It's not that it's the things that will bring us back to the basics. People want to get mail. They want to feel that you care about them. that you remember them, that you're touching their life, right? It's like a hug when you get a card in the mail. I always say it's like hugs in the mail. It's warm, right? It's very warm. A text is cold. An email depends on how you send it. If it's just an email blast and it's going to, 100 people, I find that to be cold too. So there's other ways you can be creative in following up. Maybe send them an article that you know they'll be interested in. Now that's an email that's personalized. So you meet someone somewhere like a travel agent, right? Like Shakita. And you know she loves to travel. Maybe you find a great article. Hello, Miss Ruth Richards. Thank you for joining. Haven't seen you in a while, honey. So maybe you find an article about travel and you know that you know someone who'll be interested in it. So send them the link to the article, right? Send them the article. Do something personal to make them, you want them to remember you, right? You want to be remembered, not just follow up and just, send that little email or the text. You want to be remembered. You want to start building that relationship. Yes, hello, honey. How are you today? We're talking about follow-up, Ruth. Do you have any great creative ways that you like to follow up with people? We talked about newsletters, calls. You're a basketball coach, trainer. I want my kids to know it's more important. Fabulous, Coach Kevin. I love that. It's true. If we don't teach our children or the young people in America the proper ways, then what's going to happen to America, right? What is going to happen to these kids? They're not, I grew up, someone gives you a present, you write a thank you note. Think about it. That's how I was taught. And now, I make sure my kids write thank you notes when they receive presents from people. But now you rarely receive a thank you note from someone in the mail. Think about it. People just, people seem to be busy, but what are they busy doing? Are they busy watching YouTube videos? Are they busy texting? Are they busy, what are people busy doing? They should be focused on, if you have a business, following up with people, getting to know people, building those relationships. That's what you should be busy on. So once again, I'm Karen Joseph with SEVENnetworking. Thank you for joining me this morning. Don't forget to follow up. You need to be more organized, Ruth Richards. Okay, well, how can you get organized? Can you make email lists, certain people that you want to email? I am not super organized either. I will be the first to admit that. If you saw my desk right now, it is a mess. But there's some important things in life that I'm going to get done today because I know they're important. I have to get these Thanksgiving cards written out, sent to my leaders to tell them I'm thinking about them. It's a way to follow up. It's a way to make people feel good, right? What are some other ways you guys can follow up, even if you're not organized? Because I am not very organized, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Hello, Mamoli. Thank you for joining. So you could do it on Twitter. Also, stay in touch with your ex-clients. You never know when they might come back to you, right? They might have left for a reason. Maybe it's they didn't have money. Maybe it's they needed a break. Maybe they moved away. Stay in touch with them. They might be moving back to town. They might want to reconnect. Also, stay in touch with your mentors. Hello, welcome. Stay in touch with your mentors, right? They're people that have helped you, that you've looked up to. You never know. They might have a lead for you. These are people you need to follow up with, people you need to stay in touch with. Hire high school intern who needs work study credit. That is fabulous. I have my kids help me. My son he just turned 13. He likes to make a little extra money. I have him address envelopes for me, right? He can put stamps on envelopes. It doesn't have to take a ton of time to follow up with people. You can put it right on your calendar. Yes, and he needs money. He wants to buy clothes, wants to go out with his friends. So what better way I can employ him because he can't go out and get a job. He's only 13. So yes, so block out time on your calendar. That's my call to action to you today, is to block out a half hour on your calendar to follow up with some of the people that you need to follow up with. And it might be people that you met a long time ago. That's fine. Send them a note, send them a handwritten note, pick up the phone, call them, reach out to them, tell them you've been thinking about them. Make sure he documents, oh, for volunteer work. Yes, looks good on a college application. Very good. Do you have kids? I bet you do, because you certainly know a lot. So yeah, so that's my call of action to you today. How old are your kids? That, block out a time on your calendar, get it written down so that there's no excuses. Because I also don't believe in any excuses, and I have to scope about that again soon. No excuses, right? There's no excuses. We can all, very, very, very nice. I was a teacher for many years, so you and I have a lot in common. We should get on the phone and we should chat. So send me your, if you want to chat, connect with me. Hello. Send me your email or phone number, and you can find me at SEVENnetworking. That's my Twitter handle. Karen Joseph. Hello, Andrea. Thank you for joining. You can all watch the replay. Thank you for inviting your followers. Hello. Will do, and I'll wait and see how long it takes you to follow up. I'll be on it. I will be on it, honey. I am a New Yorker originally, now living here in Arizona, and New Yorkers, we just don't give up. I will get on it. You send me your phone number. I will call you today. Would you concentrate on following up more than engaging with new clients? Well, yes, I agree. A balance is good. You have to follow up with the new people. I just had a feeling that guy was going to use your calendar. You're from Connecticut. Woohoo! We need to chat. I love to chat with my East Coast friends. You need to follow up with the people that you know. And you also, yes, Northerners are on it. You also, Ruth, need to follow up with people that you've just met. It's a balance. Go left coast. That's funny. It is a balance. You have to make time for everyone. I know it sounds crazy. We as entrepreneurs are so busy because we're doing it all, right? We don't have that, we're just working for ourselves. We're trying to make a living, and we have so much to do. But if you're organized, if you're organized, write things down, write it down on your calendar, block out time for it. I would definitely, you have to get in touch with people that you met a long time ago. You never know when they might come back, be your clients. You never know when people might have referrals for you. Think about that. If you stay in their mind, if you're there and you're constantly in their mind, they might think of who they can refer to you, right? Not everyone is going to be able to use your product or use your service, but they might have people that they know. Have a business plan with actionable items. I really like you. We need to connect. Send me your number. I'm going to call you today, honey. All right, friends, have a fabulous, wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you all for interacting on this scope. That's what always makes Periscope the best ever. So when we have people that are interacting and providing, great tips. Periscope is about you guys. It's not about me. I want to help you. Yes, Chiquita, send me your number too. We can have a chat on the phone, honey. You can find me at SEVENnetworking. Goodbye, Ruth. Hugs and kisses to you. Mwah. It's good to see you, honey. I'll see you soon. I'll see you guys later in the day, and also 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. I do a promote your scope. Okay, fabulous. Yes, direct message me on Twitter. That's a great way to connect. And also you can find me on Facebook too, Karen Joseph. That's my name. And SEVENnetworking. You can send me a message that way as well. All right, friends, have a fabulous day. I will see you all later. Bye-bye.